Hello everybody, my name is Waddles, hope you're doing well today. Welcome back to Raft. I'm doing pretty well myself, if you were wondering all about that type of stuff. I'm a little seasick. I've been at the sea, or on the sea, for like a long time. Just kidding, I've only been playing the game for like 2 minutes before I started recording. Anyways, we are where we left off last time, which is at this wonderful, wonderful small little island. Now, today we're going to talk all about the island and really what's under the water. The good stuff is under the water here. If you enjoy the episode, leave a like, subscribe, and if you have any questions, drop them down below. So, we have our sail, we have our anchor down on the ground. I didn't change anything. I've been trying to cook up some food. My hunger is kind of halfway. I guess it's okay, but yeah. So I think we probably want to get on this island, and common sense would say, oh, okay, so it's time for a staircase. But no, 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 no. Don't build a staircase. They're very, very expensive. Don't build a ladder either, because we can use wooden roofs, which are way cheaper. Now, I am 1 wood short. I think I'm probably going to need 2 of these guys to get over to the island. So, what I recommend you do if you're in a situation like me is just jump into the water and swim around. Now, of course, you do need to remember that there's a shark, but depending on your difficulty, it won't really be that big of a problem. I do recommend you start playing this game on easy difficulty so you can get used to the mechanics. This world is on easy. Now, what easy does when compared to normal is basically turns keep inventory on. If you die on easy difficulty, you will not lose all of your stuff. If you die on normal or harder than that, you will lose your stuff. Now, when the shark swims at you, you can actually poke it to get it to swim away from you. I'm just very, very bad at it, so you'll have to excuse me. Now, here we go, building another roof piece to get onto the island. Boom, and we are on the island. Now, all over the island, or islands, you will notice tons of things. So, pineapple, which is really, really good. Pineapple will refill hunger and a little bit of water. You will see flowers everywhere, which are cool. I'm not going to take them, though, because they have to do with dyeing and coloring things, and honestly, I'm not that interested in that mechanic. We're not going to be really going over coloring or dyeing things, especially not today. Now, you can also find watermelon and other types of trees on these islands. If you're wondering about the trees, yes, you can cut those down, but you will need wood, stone, and some ropes. Now, I should probably be able to find 2 planks somewhere. Yes, I can. In terms of poking that shark away, a decent tactic would be swimming around with your spear out and just kind of trying to keep an eye on what's going on around you. It can be really disorienting because there is, nothing really to mark much of anything, but if you poke the shark just in time, you will prevent him from damaging you. Now, of course, I keep missing the poke, and so, I'm not preventing him from damaging me. Did he break a part of my raft? I think he did, but not now. So, the stone axe. If you make a stone axe and you go up to a tree, you can, of course, Minecraft style, chop down this tree and collect up some leaves, some wood, and if you're lucky, a sapling, so you can plant another tree. So that big tree that I just cut down is a palm tree. You can get coconuts from that tree. There are a few other trees on this island, though. So that's a palm tree. These are mango trees. So if you cut these down, you will get mango seeds, palm leaves, and sometimes mango fruit. You will also get wood, of course. So those are mango trees, and it looks like, yep, we just have palm trees and mango trees around on this island. Now, of course, different islands will have different things, and it'll just kind of depend on what your island is. Sometimes you can find a little ruin on the island, which is really, really cool, but no ruin for me. Now, my inventory is getting a little full, which is going to be kind of annoying, but I think it'll be okay. I'm going to eat a little bit of these mangoes. I don't really need to save the mangoes, but now it's time to jump into the water. So, there's lots of things to know about the water here. Swim through the kelp and you can pick up seaweed. Well, I guess, if I'm being honest, I don't know if it's kelp or not, but I call it kelp. So, you get seaweed from there, which is really, really good. Let's poke the shark away. Go away. Thank you. This is sand. You're going to mine up the sand with your hook. Takes a minute, but it's good. Down here is a clam. Clams are nice for bird nests. This stuff is scrap. Scrap is, of course, really, really useful for pretty much a whole lot of things like nails. So grab scrap. The scrap has a few different variants, like this. This is just scrap. Then we have stone, of course, which is, you know, rocks. And then there should be some clay somewhere. This is clay right here. Clay and sand look really similar, but you should know that they are different things. Now, you can technically dive down farther and look on the side of these mountains and find copper and metal ore, but that's a little ahead of ourselves. We aren't really going to be getting into copper or metal ore today at all, really. When you decide to start stopping at islands and swimming under the water and picking up things, aim for tons and tons of sand and clay. Sand and clay are the big things and will let you progress your game by making a furnace and bricks and that type of thing. Now, just for the purpose of this video, I'll show you what happens when you die. So, here we go. I got killed, the world saved, and I can surrender and respawn. Now, like I said, I am on easy difficulty, so my health is about a third of the way or a quarter of the way up, and my hunger and water are back at the halfway mark. To refill your health, you can just wait around and it will slowly refill, or you can jump right back in the water and continue mining up things. It's totally up to you and your strategy and, of course, the difficulty of the game that you are playing on. Now, if you're really dedicated here, this isn't really too bad of a process. It can take quite some time. If you are annoyed by the shark, well, same. The shark is like crazy annoying. It bothers me a lot. I wish there were a better way to distract it than the shark bait. But there is shark bait in the game. So if we take a look in here in the tab menu, we could craft shark bait, which I can't even find. Aha, here it is. Okay, so the shark bait requires a raw herring and a raw pomfret. You will also need 2 rope, and it will keep the shark busy, but in my opinion, the shark bait just isn't that good. Like, I don't know. This is really just a game of patience, collecting up stuff from under the water and everything, because the shark just swarms you, and it just keeps coming back. The bait works for a little while, but really you're going to have to kind of get lucky and catch those 2 particular fish breeds. So I recommend just kind of jumping out of the water, jumping back in, trying to poke the shark, doing anything you can to really just kill the shark and, you know, kind of buy time for yourself. The shark's lock-on is pretty crazy. He can see you, it seems like, through the island sometimes, and that can definitely add to the frustration factor as well. Now, once you're ready to head out from your island, I do recommend jumping back onto the island, chopping down all of the trees that you have not cut down yet, because it's free wood and palm leaves, which are great. Taking all of the flowers if you want them. I don't want the flowers at all, so I won't be taking any of them. There will be more islands in the future, so I'm sure I'll find more flowers and I can take them when I need them, but yeah. Chop down all the trees, pick up everything you need, and then climb back onto your boat. The goal in your first few times that you go under the water is sand and clay. You are going to need to make 6 wet bricks, well, 7 technically if we include the one that we are going to have to donate to this recipe table to make a furnace. A furnace is how we can progress the game a whole lot. So, get as much sand and clay as you possibly can. There really wasn't that much down under the ground here for me, which is a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. I do have a clam, so I'll donate that to the bench here, and I'll learn the bird's nest, which we'll talk about in a later episode. But I think that's just about it in terms of things that we can really do here at this island. So it's time to lift the anchor and continue on our journey. That pretty much does it, though, for this episode of the Raft Survival Guide / Let's Play series. I hope you guys are enjoying the series still. It's a nice game, a relaxing game. If you have any questions, throw them down below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. My name is Waddles. I will be grinding out this raft a little bit, actually, trying to hopefully come back with some more nets. We'll see, though, and definitely just floating around. Until next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, everybody.